Hey everybody, welcome to your 21-day detox group. My name is Brittany Jensen. I am the leader of Team Live Alive, and either I am your coach or one of my coaches is your coach. So we're happy to have everybody here, and we're super excited to get it started. It's going to be a great group. I personally did this detox myself after having concerns that I had a dairy sensitivity. Found out at the end that I do, in fact, have a dairy sensitivity, which is insane because my stomach doesn't hurt after it or anything. But it just goes to show you that there's tons of ways sensitivities from food can manifest in your body. And if you are sensitive to something, you want to find out now, because constantly subjecting yourself to something that you're sensitive to over and over again, that's how disease is created. So this detox is great for anyone. It's great if you have sugar cravings, because what we're going to do on this detox is we're not saying that all starch is bad or that all sugar is bad, because, obviously fruit's good for you. There's starches that are great for you, sweet potatoes and squashes and grain, not certain. I'm kind of giving up grains a little bit, but quinoa and, there's starches that are great for you. But what we want to do is, right now, probably a ton of you have an overabundance of these bad gut bugs in your stomach, and that's what causes, sorry, that's really distracting, but my husband's gone. That's what causes sugar cravings. And I noticed after the second day that I couldn't believe it, but for the first time in years, I would rather have had something savory than something sweet, which never happens to me. So get excited about that if you're a sugar-loving fool like me. Okay, so the plan. The plan is very flexible. Pretty much every day it's going to go like this. You're going to have a breakfast smoothie. I've put a bunch of different recipes for breakfast smoothies that you can pick, because I know everybody has different tastes. Oh, oopsies. Everybody has different tastes, so I didn't want to just say one specific breakfast smoothie. So you'll pick a breakfast smoothie for breakfast. The breakfast smoothie that I make, it keeps me full literally for like 4 or 5 hours, which is insane because I'm still breastfeeding this one. And I've pretty much been hungry since I've been pregnant with her, so like 3 years or something. Ugh, I'm never full that long, but there's so much fiber in it and healthy fats that it keeps you satisfied for a long time, which is awesome. So you'll pick your breakfast smoothie. If you're hungry between breakfast and lunch, you can have a handful of nuts. Lunch, every day for lunch, you can either choose we call it like a super salad, which basically I give the breakdown for what you can include in it. Greens, all the greens of your choice. I'll give you some water as soon as I'm done. All the greens of your choice, a healthy protein, a healthy fat, and I've put a couple clean dressings for you, or you can always just use olive oil and some vinegar and some herbs, a little lemon juice, something like that. It's, I find sometimes my favorite dressings are just ones that are very simplistic. Okay, so yeah, you can always have a salad for lunch, or I put another lunch option there for people who want to get crazy. I know some people maybe don't have access to like a microwave at lunch, so I wanted you to always have the option for a salad for lunch or something else, if you want to get crazy. Snack every day between lunch and dinner there's about, I think, 4 different recipes for veggie spreads. It's basically like a veggie dip, but a healthy one. And so you can pick any of those for each day. What I did was I just made 2 recipes right in the beginning, and I just alternated them until I ran out with them. And they're all good. They're all really good. And then you're just going to have the dip with raw veggies of your choice. And then for dinner, there's a dinner for every single night. But you don't have to cook every single night if you don't want to. What I do is, I personally, my family and I, we cook every other night. We cook dinner and then we have leftover. We make enough for leftovers for the next night. So then it's just, we don't have to cook so much. What you can also do too is what I do is I cater this meal plan to myself, but also to my family. For instance, one night is tacos, So I made myself the tacos, and I would have them in, like lettuce shells, like romaine shells, or chard. I'd get chard, like a stiff leaf, and steam it just a little bit and use that as a shell. Or I'll also post a couple recipes for some really simple, tortilla that you can use on this. It's made out of 2 egg whites and literally a little bit of coconut flour. And I mean, they do the job. Let's put it that way. And they're pretty good, But so I'll make it for myself like that, but then I'll still get my family tortilla shells and make them some rice on the side, you know what I mean, or beans. So it's you don't have to make 2 different dinners. You can pretty much cater the dinner to them. For them, you can add in some healthy starches, some rice, brown rice or whatever, or potatoes or things like that. What else did I want to say about the plan? Okay, yeah, so that's for dinner. Probably should have wrote down some notes so I wasn't doing this. Okay, I feel like I'm definitely leaving something out. Oh, and then I put a few additional dinner recipes down at the bottom just because I couldn't pick, like, I just had some extras, so I was like, oh, I'll just throw some extras on there so they know that these dinner recipes also fit with the plan. What we'll do after the 10 days is, for anyone who is, I'll provide you additional meal plans after the 10 days that are going to start adding back in like some healthy starches and some more like, fruit and stuff like that. What we'll do for anyone who's concerned about food sensitivities, which if I was you, like after you do the 10-day detox, I would just go ahead and check for the sensitivities just to see. Dairy and gluten are the two highest sensitive foods. So what we'll do is, this is what I did to find out. After you do the 10-day detox, then you're going to take a day and you're going to eat like 3 servings of the suspected sensitive food. So for me, I did like 3 servings of dairy. The second day, nothing, and you got to wait 24 to 72 hours to see a reaction. Second day, nothing happened. Or first day after I ate it, nothing happened. So I was like, maybe I'm not sensitive, But the second day, the rash came back, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sensitive to dairy. So then today I added back in gluten. And I'm going to give you guys a whole bunch of different symptoms that could happen that can show a sensitivity. When I added back in gluten, I gained 1 pound in 1 day. And what that means is that there's inflammation in your body, and you're holding on to water weight. And so that would signal a sensitivity, inflammation. So what I'm going to do is, starting with the group, I'm taking a 3-month break from both of those foods. And what that will do is it will heal your gut. And then you'll probably be able to, after that time period, add those foods back in sparingly. You're not going to want to eat a ton of it all the time, but you probably will be able to eat it someday. So that's what I'm doing. I'm really excited. I'm excited for everyone to see how you like it. Please ask me any questions. You're going to choose the foods that you want, and you're going to... Sorry, I'm getting messages. You're going to choose what you want, make your own shopping list. I didn't make a shopping list because I wanted it to be very flexible to cater to everyone's needs. Plus, I just figured 10 days is too long to make a shopping list, so that's why I didn't make a shopping list this time. But, okay, I think that's it. I hope that answers everyone's questions. If you have questions, please comment below. We want to do this together. We want to be documenting our journeys together. We want to be posting pictures, and we're going to have a daily check-in each day. One of the coaches will be making a morning post that everyone will check in with. We want pictures of food. We want to know how everyone's doing. The whole point of this is to do it together. It's like a positive group, online support. It's like totally awesome for busy people. It's like a virtual support group, which is amazing. So, okay, everyone's so excited, and we'll be back soon. Bye.